Shalom, yes, back at you with another lesson out here in a nice day, taking in this September sun, man, hastening the day of Yahweh B'Hashem Yoshai. Is this the last summer we have in this kingdom? I hope so, but we don't know, but we're going to endure anyway. You know, Yahweh Ratazar give us the spirit with the power of the Rakah Wadash. So I want to give our praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yoshai, B'Hashem Harakah Kodash, giving double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Nusan who taught us this truth, 100% truth, and yes, Kwame Ashwala to the house of Israel, man. So we going to prepare ourselves, gird up our loins, gird up your loins, man. You know, this movie is getting more and more dramatic. You know, Sleepy Joe, you know, is making this serpent juice mandatory, and over in Australia now it's mandatory if you want to partake of the mirth of this world, and over here too they want to make it mandatory for young children with the permission of their parents to get the serpent juice. We're just gonna keep an eye, keep watching, be circumspect, you know, be vigilant. You know, we know this is not our rest, man. Yo, and we're soon out of this place. You know, keep putting up those prayers and asking the Most High to Yahweh B'Hashem Yoshai to give you the strength to endure. Which yeah, like I say, play your position in this movie, man. So we see how the things are playing out. Let's read a precept, 2 Timothy 2. This is 2 Timothy 2 and 3 says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Mashiach. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier." Yeah, man. So our commander, our general, our king, Yahweh Yahushai, chose you, chose us, Yahweh Ratazar, we are those men, man, to be soldiers for this battle. So that's why we just have to just be vigilant and circumspect, man. You know, this is not our rest. Most High got plans for us. You know, like precept that comes to mind, John 14:1, man. He's got other universes for us prepared already. You know, this thing is bigger than this thing is, as they say, larger than life. You know, I have not seen, ear have not heard the things that the Most High Yahweh I wish I have in store for us. So we want to play our position. We want to take focus ourselves, man. You know, because there's so many there's the blueprints are there for us, man. I'm going to bring out one of the favorite examples, man. There's too many, but we're going to start with this one. You know, rolling the spirit. 1 Samuel 10 says, "And said unto the children of Israel, Thus saith Yahweh thy power of Israel, I brought up Israel out of Egypt, and delivered you out of the land of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of all kingdoms of them that oppressed you." Yeah, man. So this you know, they say pressure make diamonds, isn't it? So yeah, you know, we're surrounded by the modern day Egyptians. They want to try and heap all their folly on us. You know, I mean, even just the adverts I'm looking at. I just saw one advert before I left the yard. We change the world by changing ourselves. No, we don't. No. I just picked up on that straight away. I said, what? You know, that's the agenda that they're trying to push. You know, fall in line with the agenda. You know, the alphabet people, them. It was one of them folly kind of adverts where they're advertising clothes, and we see all these entertainers now. So many, what's that, Little Nas and all these people there dressing up dressing up in woman's clothing and you know, trying to effeminize the men. We change the world by listening to Yahweh Shai. That's how the world gonna be changed when Yahweh Shai come back, man. Yahweh Shai gonna come back with fury. It is with fury, and we're gonna hit some precepts, man. So I'll read it again. 1 Samuel 10. And he said unto the children of Israel, so they want to bombard us with all their folly, corrupt us with all their folly, you know, lies, cheating and stealing and killing. John 10 and 10. That's their MO. Yeah. But we, Yoratazar, I'll read it again. It said unto the children of Israel, thus saith Yahweh, the power of Israel, I brought up Israel out of Egypt and delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians and out of the hand of the kingdoms, of all the kingdoms, right? So we can talk about all the kingdoms, but there's a whole heap of history there, man. Israel, Egypt, the Assyrians, the ancient Greece, the Persians and the Medes and the Persians. You know, you got the ancient Egyptians. You got the modern day Egyptians now today. This is the history. Yeah. You got the Babylonians, right, man? So brought up Israel out of Egypt and delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians and out of the hand of all the kingdoms. You know, that's all the kingdoms, man. I love it. And of them that oppressed you. So yeah, pressure makes diamonds, man. It only made us stronger. You know, all the prophets you can think of. Comes to mind Daniel when he went into the lion's den. You know, he went into the lion's den. The lion befriended him. You know, and he said, "Oh, I'm willing to go in there. I'm willing to go in there, even if it takes my life." And you know, that was a faith booster. When the angel shut the lion's mouth when he came out, and all the kings was wondering, boy, who is this? Supernatural. That was a divine intervention, man. Daniel in the lion's den when the angel closed the lion's mouth, shut the lion's mouth. So there's other examples, man. Shadrach, Meshach, you know, the three young servants, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the 3 young servants. We learned about all these things, man. Moses. Joshua, right, man. King David, King Solomon, and he delivered us out from delivered us out of the hands of all the enemies. There's another one. 2 Chronicles 17, and they brought in Judah, another powerful example. And they brought in Judah and had the book of the law of Yahweh with them. Brought in Judah and the book of the law. Let me start again. Let me take my time. Kala Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai. Savor this. 2 Chronicles 17 and 9. And they thought in Judah and had the book of the law of Yahweh with them. Right. I want to take my time. I want to read that again. And they taught in Judah and had the book of the law of the Lord with them, and he went about throughout all of the cities of Judah and taught the people. Right, man. And the fear of Yahweh thy power fell upon all the kingdoms of the land that were found about Judah, so that they made no war against Jehoshaphat. Yeah, man. You see the power of this word? Fear fell upon all the outside nations, man. You know, the fear of Yahweh thy power fell upon all the kingdoms of the lands that were round about Judah, so that they made no war against Jehoshaphat. Also, some of the Philistines brought Jehoshaphat, here's the power of this word, presents and tribute, silver, and the Arabians brought him flocks, 7,700 rams and 7,700 he goats. The power of this word, you see. Like one of my videos was entitled we shall be fully, completely compensated. This is the power of this word. And some of the Philistines, because he read the book of the law, around about, and also some of the Philistines brought Jehoshaphat presents and tribute, silver, and the Arabians brought him flocks, 7,700 rams and 7,700 he goats. You know that flocks and cattle and land was a massive commodity, more so then than now. Now you've got these stupid RIFN notes, paper money. Let me just say it, paper money. You know, paper that has got price, some kind of price on it. I don't know if they got it now, but they used to have little silver streets going through the money, man. I ain't looked at, I don't even bother to look at the money nowadays. It goes in one hand and out the other. But there was a time when some of the paper money, if it's still there, I don't know, had silver streaks going through it. So if that was supposed to give it some kind of value, who knows, man? Right. And Jehoshaphat, so this money today ain't worth nothing, you know. And the economy is going to fall soon anyway. So yeah, and so the money, the real money, was cattle, silver, gold, flocks and flocks, farmland, a lot of land, and you had that. If you had that, you know that you was doing well, you was rich. So they brought all these things to Jehoshaphat that was showing him tribute. The mere fact that he was a man of the Lord, it would have been ordained by Yahweh, giving him that blessing. It would have been ordained by Yahushua for his faith in those times. Being around that wicked people, but yet still he kept the faith. Fear fell upon those people, man. So that's that's the blueprint for us. Keep the faith. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Stay in your lane. Play your position. Play your role in the movie. You will be completely compensated. However you get it. However you get it, you're gonna get it. And even if you have to be a martyr, there's no such thing as death to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in the spirit world, right? Yeah, I'm gonna save that. I'll have to save this. I'm going to read it. I'm going to go back to 9. He says, they taught in Judah and had the book of the law of the Lord with them, and went about throughout all of the cities of Judah and taught the people. Yeah, this precept just come to me through the Spirit. Sometimes you're looking for something and then you end up finding something else, I had in mind to do some other video, but Yahweh Ratazar gave me this precept to start to bring out to you. Yahweh Ratazar, it's an edifying video. And they taught in Judah and had the book of the law of Yahweh with them, and went about throughout all of the city of Judah and taught the people. And the fear of Yahweh thy power fell upon all the kingdoms of the lands that were round about Judah, so that they made no war against Jehoshaphat. Also some of the Philistines brought Jehoshaphat presents and tribute, silver, and the Arabians brought him flocks, 7,700 rams and 7,700 he goats. And Jehoshaphat waxed great exceedingly, and he built in Judah castles and the cities of store. Just because he kept his position, he played his position, doing what he was told, man, listening to the instruction from Yahweh thy power. And the Most High compensated him completely. And he had much business in the city of Judah, and the men of war, mighty men of valor, were in Jerusalem. So that's a good example. We can chew on that, meditate on that. I got a little bit more, but you know what? Now I'm gonna bring it out. Sometimes it's good to just bring out 1 and 2 precepts with once the moral and the video is, the point is made, you've driven it home, you know, the point is made. You don't need to beat a dead horse. But here's another one. This could kick the ball out the park. Zephaniah 3:8 says, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh thy power, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour out upon them mine indignation and all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." Right there, you got the Canary Islands volcano that erupted. The Canary Islands, I think they're saying there's about 400 million estimation of damage. Boy, that's a blow. That is. That's a nice one. That's a good shot. You got in a good shot there. Got in a good jab there. "For the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." Right. Let's bring out another one, man. Nehemiah 3:5 says, "Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh thy power of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts, and upon thy face I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame." Yeah, man, Australian, the earthquake over there in Australia too. Some people saying they've never experienced something like that, an earthquake before in Melbourne, near Melbourne City. And people was worried. They're saying if it was anywhere any closer to Melbourne City, there would have been deaths. There would have been some deaths. When it's interviewing those Australians over there, they're saying they've never experienced anything like that before. Yeah, boy. So, "Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh thy power, and I will discover thy skirts upon the face of thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame." And the shootings over there, they're saying they estimated the shootings, the supermarket shooting over there. They're saying there was what they call just basically someone goes on a mad postman. That's it. It was a mad postman. Someone just flips. If it was one of them thing there, you know, to cause problem reaction solution. You know, one of those fake things that they do, you know, in the spirit. But even if it was Yahushua was behind that, yeah, they're talking about there's a lot of shootings. It's just someone opened up on a school bus stop shooting. So there's a lot of young Jakes getting jacked up too. A lot of E's are getting jacked up. A lot of Jakes are getting, but children under young, you know, where there's no such thing, nobody dies innocent anyway. So this is all judgments. The Most High saying you're gonna expose the wicked by lifting up their skirt. You're gonna expose them. Yeah. So all we got to do is keep watching, be circumspect, man, be vigilant, and their judgment is coming fast and furious, man. And play your position, just like Jehoshaphat, man. You know, read the law. See, that's what I'm doing now. I'm reading out this law. Don't think this energy, this vibration ain't going out there. You know, just me here, but the energy and the vibration is going throughout. You know, people gonna feel it one way or another. Either it's direct or indirect. Yeah, here's another one in Psalm 79. I've got so many favorites, man. Let me just read a couple of these verses. And verse 1 says, "O Yahweh," yeah, this is from Asaph. "O Yahweh, the heathen are come unto thine inheritance. Thy holy temple have they defiled. They have laid Jerusalem on heaps." Yeah, they stole, they pillaged the temple. Pillaged the temple in Jerusalem. They pillaged the temple in King Solomon temple. Took out all the valuables, everything they took. Right. So this is Asaph calling upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man, putting up a curse. Oh, the heathen have come unto thine inheritance, thy holy temple have they defiled, they have laid Jerusalem on heaps. The dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat. Right. And also by having us in slavery too, that's another form of that's pillaging the temple too. Where the Most High is precious, where his precious possession, inheritance, and you still got us in slavery, so you're gonna have to pay for that. Yeah, you pillage the temple, man. Yeah, and you got us too, the valuables. The dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat, and they've slain a lot of the prophets too, man. The book of Maccabees 1, the book of Maccabees 2 talks about what they was doing to us, you know, doing our form of creative ways to slay us. Right. The dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat unto the fowls of the heaven, you know, the murderers them. The flesh of thy saints unto the beasts of the earth. Right, the saints, you see, that's the prophets. Their blood have they shed like water round about Jerusalem. There was none to bury them. Again, that was what they was doing in the Maccabees. Some of them was getting boiled to death, man. You know, doing all forms of things that when I think about it, man, I can feel the spirit you know, just riling up the things that they did. But, you know, even worse still, the Most High are going to recompense them for that. You got a controversy, they have to pay for that. Their blood have they shed like water round about Jerusalem. There was none to bury them. We are become a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn, a derision to them. They are round about us. How long, Yahweh, wilt thou be angry forever? Shout thy jealousy, burn like fire. Right. Pour out thy wrath upon them. Right. This is I'm putting curses on these wicked people. Yeah, I'm putting curses up on them now by reading this. Yeah, right. Reading the book of the law. It's curses going out to these people, man. The wicked them. Curses going upon these people. Trust me on that. Curses are going to falling upon these people. I'm reading this precept and I know, because I'm sending out the vibration. Pour out wrath upon the heathen. They have not known thee, and upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name. Pour out, I'll read it again. You can't, certain precepts you've got to read more than once. Pour out the wrath upon the heathen that have not known thee, and upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name. His name is Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? Not Jesus or God. For they have devoured Jacob and laid waste his dwelling place. Right. Oh, remember not against us former iniquities. Let the tender mercies speedily prevent us, for we are brought very low. Right. As it goes on, man. Yes, Kala Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Tuwadatio Ba'ashem Yahushai for giving me the spirit to do this video. Everything the wicked have done to us, past, present and future, is now falling upon their own head. So many examples I could touch on, but you know what? The point is made. Yeah, giving our praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Let's end with this precept. 1 Samuel 10 and 8 says, And he said unto the children of Israel, Thus saith Yahweh thy power, God of Israel, I brought up Israel out of Egypt and delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians and out of the hand of all the kingdoms and of them that oppressed you. Right. That's the blueprint. That's an example there. Oh, here's another one. I'm going to bring this one out. Psalms 105. We're going to start from 13. Psalms 105:13 says, When they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another, he suffered no man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved kings for their sake. That reminds me of the precept we read, man. What he did to all the outside nations. You know, he brought judgment upon all the nations that we were in as slaves. we were subject to these other nations. He brought judgment upon every single one of them without fear or favor. He reproved, right, when they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another people, when they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another people, he suffered no man to do them wrong. He reproved kings for their sakes, saying, touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm. Kala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Bakah Wadash. Giving our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai. 2 Timothy 2:3 says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Mashiach. No man that warreth entangling himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. Right, we're just going to gird up our loins. Soldiers of Yahweh Yahushai, preparing ourselves for this battle. Yeah, the main thing we do is play our position and be patient, waiting on Yahweh, thy power. You're going to rise up to the prey. Giving our praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai for giving me the spirit to do this video. And rise up to the house of David. We out.